Hey, howdy ho! Welcome back to Fields of Mistria. I'm kind of skipping around on this one, especially because I got a little behind with recording and with my voice and everything. So I've just been trying to get these videos out basically to where I was not sick anymore and able to talk while playing. So this should be the last one like this where it's like voiceover. So I skipped around. I did a little bit from day 15 and then a little bit from day 16. So highlights. Let me know if you ever want to hang out on ya. I remember what it's like to be the new person. Okay, so in my opinion, he was hitting on us. So I wanted to include that. Then we saw Elsie, and we gave her a flower. I have such fond memories of Frederick, except for the beard era. I'm not sure what that was about. I've got half a mind to skip dinner and put some time in at the forge, but Ulrich says dinner is our sacred bro time. Tidy shop is the key to tidy profit. That's the wisdom of my little bro. You don't have to repeat that to everyone. Henrietta clucks at you amiably. Find me another frog. I'm on it. I keep telling you, the story says that'll only work if you're a princess. Come on, I want to play pirates instead. And then this happened. That new farmer. I don't trust her one bit. Anya? I don't know, I think she's pretty cool. What is that about? And then we finished our quest with Adeline, and shipped some crops for the stockpile, so we got rewarded for that. And then we made some copper ingots so we could give them to March because the 16th is March's birthday. A birthday gift? Did Ulrich put you up to this? Well, thanks. What's with that look? I'm surprised you know how to juggle. What are you talking about? Who told you that? I felt such an unexpected fondness when you donated the lantern moth you found in the mines. They look quite humble, but if you're ever lost in the dark, well, nothing's quite as welcome as a single fluttering moth leading you back to light. Thought that was wholesome. Aw, a daffodil! These are some of the first flowers that come up in spring, so they'll always be special to me. Good evening, Anya. Hope you take your time getting to know Mistria. There's a lot to love about it. Alright, and then we're to the 17th, which is the Spring Festival. Oh, I was just about to knock. I'm here to pick up all the breath of spring you collected so that we can start the final count. Okay, I've got to run. Hope to see you at the festival. I don't even remember how much it was, but hopefully that's enough. Anya, thank you for the shipment of strawberries. I thought you might like this recipe for a simple strawberry dessert. Keep up the hard work, Nora. I would like that. Candied strawberries. $2.40. Feel like that's gonna be the main way that that's gonna be the money maker. Besides mining or something like. I feel like you don't get a lot of payoff for the crops. Maybe it's just, I don't know, like the seeds are expensive. Maybe cooking is the way to do it. Alright, let's go to this festival. The cat is coming. Taking it with me. This is so cute. The moment you've all been waiting for is here. It's time to announce the 3 people who turned in the most Breath of Spring flowers. In 3rd place... No! Anya! Not too shabby. In 2nd place, Errol. How exciting! And finally, in 1st place, Celine. Wow, that is no surprise. Oh my gosh! A big congrats to all our winners, and thank you for all being part of our Spring Festival. Please enjoy your prizes. Oh, cool. Lisa made the podium, right? I got a Breath of Spring planter. Cool. And now I'm holding the cat. Alright, enjoy the festival. Henrietta's here. Go hang out with Henrietta. Way to go, Anya. I wouldn't worry about challenging Celine. She's been taking first since she was Del's age. Not too shabby. I'm sure you'll place even higher next year. Henrietta is clucking contentedly. You get the impression she thinks the festival is to celebrate her. Thanks for participating in the Spring Festival. You enjoying the festival, bro? Yeah, I guess. The atmosphere is certainly enough to make one cheery. Oh, totes. Speaking of which, I happen to bring along these 3 hacky sacks march. That's nice. Maybe you could use them for your juggling routine? I haven't even seen you practicing, so I'm way excited. Oh, I'm not juggling! When Celine asked if I could gather flowers for the festival, I told her I was juggling enough already. I don't know how that turned into me performing, and if one more person asked me about it... Ah, well. Bummer. Oh. Somehow that made my relationship with March a little happier. Oh my goodness, Dozy's here! Dozy seems to be wishing you a nice spring festival. So happy. This is my favorite character in the whole game. Yes, enough. So exciting that you placed Anya. I'll have to keep my eye on you next year. No! What a turnout. I wish I had time to set up a booth this year. At least this means I can properly enjoy myself. I do have so many questions about Baylor, because why doesn't he set up any booths ever? I feel like that's a big missed opportunity if you live here and you're a merchant. It's kind of like a given that you would be participating in any opportunity for setting up a booth to make some money. Not even, I don't know. He's like, I don't even have time for that. It's like, what? Isn't that what you make time to do? Isn't that your whole job? Isn't that your whole personality? Is that you're a merchant? I don't know. So many questions. Look at them singing. Elsie is too busy singing. I can always use basic wood for my projects. Thanks. Oh yeah? Here you go. Oh, thanks, Sonia. I could turn this into something pretty nice. Well, there's all my assets ever. I've been attending the Spring Festival every year since I was a child. It's wonderful to see that the tradition is still going strong. I hauled a copper plate in my nets and I've been itching to hand it over to Errol. Okay, why don't you? Happy Spring Festival. I made Henrietta her traditional flower crown. Of course she ate it. Festival with so many flowers is sure to bring out all my favorite pollinators. What's your favorite, Anya? Don't make me choose. I feel the same way. They're all amazing. Hooray for spring. Henrietta wags her tail feathers energetically. Try something, Anya. It's all really good. I've taste tested all of them. Floral tea and coffee. Yum. While the roots of Spring Festival are a bit murky, there's no arguing that it's been held in Mistria for untold generations. Which just goes to show you that folks of any era love to have a good time. While I appreciate the thought, I think you'll get more use out of my reward from Adeline than I will. Oh, thanks! What do you think about these booths, Anya? Real fine craftsmanship, am I right? I still get it. A flower crown! Yes! Isn't this wonderful? It feels like Mistria has come back to life. Be sure to stop by Maple's refreshment stand. She worked really hard on it. And I really worked hard mixing up all the yummy things she's selling. That's cute. I love this little family. This is what a good, supportive, healthy family looks like, right? And we got a flower crown. Definitely gotta put that on. Oh yeah, I forgot I got a beekeeper hat, which is pretty cool. Ding! So pretty. And I love that pretty much everything you get is so customizable, like you can choose whichever colors and whatnot. So pretty. Anya, do you have any extra wood to spare from clearing your farm? We're working on a project and supplies are short in Mistria at the moment. I can pay 150 T for 15 pieces. Oh, hey! Anya, meet me at the blacksmith's and don't keep me waiting. March. I noticed both of those have hearts instead of the usual, so they must be requests based on my relationship with them, which makes me really excited to go see March, of course. I didn't know that that was a thing for the townsfolk as well, because typically that's only something that would happen if it's someone that you can marry, I guess. So that's interesting. That makes me want to become friends with everyone because I'm sure you get special, like, prizes or abilities or recipes or, you know, that kind of thing, depending on who it is and what the request is for, because that's just how games should go, right? It's like just getting rewarded because you know that person well enough for them to want to give you those things, I guess. Request for cabbage. A lot of money for one cabbage. I know Luke wants more bugs for his birthday, but what he really needs is more places to keep the bugs he already has. I dreamt about Sweet Frederick last night. Oh, he wasn't like today's men. He knew how to work a pair of tights. Brain's a bit brisk. I hope Josephine's offering those fancy teas of hers at the end tonight. Oh. Okay, I was like, it's not Friday. Tater soup. So I ended up mining until I passed out last night because I think I had realized before, a little too late, that I wouldn't make it home in time, so I just kept mining until I, like, passed out, so. Kinda hate that, because then I start at a, you know, disadvantage for the day. I didn't think you'd actually show. I hear you've been making yourself useful around town. Everyone only has good things to say about you. Been a lot of fun helping out. Fun? Ugh. We both know what's actually going on here. Oh please, you're on way over your head. You come out here, no money, no experience, and think you can just fake your way through running a farm? And now everyone in town acts like it was you who won the first place blacksmithing trophy 3 years running? It's all fun and games now, but the second things actually get tough, I'm sure you're going to ditch Mistria and its problems. Ooh. I'm not going anywhere. We'll see. You think you can hack it for the long haul? Here. If you fail, you can't blame it on the lack of help from me. Who knows? Maybe you'll surprise me. I'll be keeping an eye on you. Please do. See you around, Anya. Then he sits over in the corner. It's like So dramatic. Cool, we got a copper hoe from the boy. And we got enough copper to make 2 ingots, which is nice. It does take a lot to make those, I will admit. And we have enough, actually, if we wanted to upgrade a tool. Let's do it. Ching! Copper X. Oh! Alright. And we got the recipe for a stone lamp, which is really cool. Lightweight copper hoe. Tools with this infusion occasionally drop stamina orbs on use. That's really cool. Everyone else just gave us like a basic tool, but he is more gifted than others. Okay, so I ended up just foraging a little bit, and I went to the well and got some blueberry jam from it, and now I'm placing this stone lamp. Which is difficult to do for some reason. Okay, and then I'm gonna get some... gonna use some of these to get some more, craft time for all blacksmithing recipes will be reduced by 10 minutes. I think, yeah, I already have the first one, so... Breaking a branch will sometimes drop a extra piece of lumber. Breaking a rock will sometimes drop an extra piece of stone. Chopping down a tree will occasionally drop a seasonally appropriate forageable. That's cool. I think we're gonna wait a little bit till either our skill level increases or maybe we'll get a different type of thing. Okay. Okay, we have enough glass to take back to that guy that I can't remember his name right now. He requested it a long time ago. We have enough, so let's go find him. I like that you can upgrade any skills that you want to focus on and get special like attributes when using those things or crafting certain things, because that will be a big help. Like, let's say that you do want to specialize, or not specialize, but let's say that you do want to really focus on your blacksmithing or your like wood crafting skill, or if you're just like an avid fisher person, then like it's good to be able to upgrade and get cool like perks. So I really like the skill tree aspect of this game. That's something that I've always really enjoyed. I played a lot of like Elder Scroll games, and that is a main feature in those games as well, is like that was the first experience I had with that kind of thing, so that's what I always relate it back to. But it's kind of like you get to choose your star sign and things like that and get to kind of really kind of make your character be who you really want them to be and focus on the things that they that you want for them, you know. So like, let's say you're going to be a thief, then you can like work on your sneak skill, lock picking, and things like that. You can upgrade the specific kind of like weaponry that you like to use. Your bath awaits. I, however, do not. Despite the rain, Dozy appears to be as clean and fluffy as ever. Sweet baby. I bet Dozy gets to take lots of spa baths. Like, no wonder she's so... or he... it... no wonder it's so happy. A wealth of prehistoric artifacts wash up on the beach. You can often find them buried in the sand. Cool. A toast to our host. Thanks for having an old-timer for some grub. An old-timer? I think you're quite youthful. Ha! Youthful? Compared to what? The ancient Alda civilization? I suspect that's exactly what Young Island is comparing it to. Rude. A family portrait depicting young Adeline and Island with their parents, the Baron and Baroness. Ah, so their dad has pink hair, I think. Well, now, thank you, Anya. This is certainly high-quality glass. You're welcome. That door doesn't open, so now I gotta know what's back there. Hemlock and Josephine have a perfect family, don't they? Almost makes me want to settle down. Oh, the merchant trope. Valen, ever the doctor. It is 1 in the morning! Jeez, that is so late. Whoops. Probably gonna end up passing out again. Gotta go talk to the girlies. Ooh, she made hair oil from sunflower seeds. I want to try. Bring it to the bathhouse next time. Is that where everyone takes a bath? Didn't even think of that. Here you go. Here's all the gifts for the girls. I don't have any coffee. You're welcome. Oh, well, passing out. So I guess that's the end for us. Hope to see yous in the next one. Bye!